There. We must have to go back. I was wondering. I considered that since all the cars are back there, but I wasn't sure. Bless you.
Thank you. Wait.
Hey guys, I have a little accomplice here today.
Is that the door?
We are attempting to. No, it might be way around the back. I don't know. The first door we went to, the main door, was not unlocked. We're going to the city council meeting here in Peru. My little sidekick is going to be manning the camera for most of the time. She's very excited.
Is this where we go? That looks like
I don't
a
know.
bank.
It does.
It's a bank?
No.
You just said the word.
No, I said it looks like one.
Hello, Punky.
That's where you can drive up and pay your bill.
Look at this one.
Hi, Press Harder, John. Texas Girl Audits. All right, let's see. Illinois Timer News. Hey. I have been here before, but I haven't ever filmed a council meeting. It'll close on its own.
Okay, well, I don't know.
No, it'll.
Smells weird. Who are those people up there?
I don't know. Hopefully we didn't get. We are fashionably late.
Why is this so echoey? Do we go upstairs? Or do we stay down here? Is that where we go?
Yeah, this one. Do you want to hold it now?
Yeah.
Alderman Ballard.
Aye.
Keenan.
Aye.
Peyton.
Aye.
Edgecombe.
Aye.
Center. Aye. Sander.
Aye.
Oshis. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Next, I have an ordinance authorizing a request for proposals for the purchase and or development of certain city-owned surplus real estate, being Lot 4 of Master Review Park subdivision.
Your Honor, I'll make that motion. And I'll second it.
Any discussion? Clerk call roll, please. Alderman Ballard.
Aye.
Teeman.
Aye.
Peyton. Aye. Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Aye. Osander.
Aye.
Okoshis.
Aye.
Moreno.
Aye. Motion carried. The last item I have under this heading is discuss and recommend motion to authorize application for a map amendment and rezoning of territory. And so some background on this is we had a local manufacturer here in town informally request some changes, text amendment to the zoning ordinance to clarify the allowed uses in manufacturing districts. You know, if you look at the legislative intent of the manufacturing districts, it talks about manufacturing, fabricating, processing, assembling, disassembling, repairing, cleaning, servicing, testing, and storing of materials, products, and goods. But when you look at the allowed uses, you know, a lot of them are pretty silent on those actual, the intent of manufacturing district. It doesn't really discuss that. So they wanted to clarify, make sure what they were doing now and potentially in the future would be an allowed use. And that's all fine and good, but you know, when you make a change to the zoning district as a whole, it impacts all the land in the city that's zoned that way. So we want to make sure that there wouldn't be any, you know, negative impacts from doing that. And in doing so, I provided you guys a copy of a map territory that's annexed to the city of Peru between Plank Road and North Peoria and north of Midtown Road. And if you look at that, all of that land that's annexed is either zoned M1 or M2. M2 is the most expansive and least restrictive zoning district. And there's a lot of uses in there that may not be appropriate, you know, given the recent growth of the city in that direction, in particular the beautiful residential homes in the Point subdivision immediately south of this area. You know, and as well as the once planned residential component of the Peru Mall redevelopment, it's clear that, heavy manufacturing is probably not the most ideal zoning district for this area and should probably be kept north of I-80. So I think it's important that the city maintain its ability to use its zoning powers and promote a smart and orderly development of that area. And it's this triangle is a blank slate, and it presents a very rare opportunity for our city. And maybe while some highway business district or light manufacturing district uses may be appropriate closer up to the highway, I think zoning of the remaining balanced property should be more restrictive so that the city can maintain that control over development until the appropriate time. So I see this area being more of a mixed use with higher density residential closer to the core of the city. And when you look at the full picture of these zoning districts, maybe we need a new one, because you gotta look at things like setbacks and minimum lot size requirements, floor area ratios, parking, and it's my recommendation that the city council make a motion to authorize me on behalf of the city to initiate an application for a map amendment and rezoning of this territory to the Planning and Zoning Commission for their review and recommendation, whether that be to rezone the existing zoning district classifications under to one of the existing classifications under the zoning ordinance, or to provide for the creation of a new, more appropriate zoning district.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that. Any other discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard. Aye. Teeman. Aye. Payton. Aye. Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Osadnik.
Aye.
Koshis. Aye. Moreno.
Aye.
Motion carried. Anything else from city attorney tonight?
Not till later.
Not till later. Proclamations tonight.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Unfinished business. I need a motion to approve the downtown TIF commercial renovation program application of YMB Properties LLC and award grant funds of $3,000 for TIF eligible expenses at 1718 Peoria Street.
It's actually VMB Properties.
BMB?
Yes.
Thank you. I need a motion.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard. Aye. Teeman. Aye. Payton. Aye. Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Osadnik.
Aye.
Koshis. Aye. Moreno.
Aye.
Motion carried. Now I need a motion, approve the downtown TIF commercial renovation program application of Maria's Pizza and award the grant funds in amount of $1,000 for the TIF eligible expenses at 1819 4th Street.
And I will make that motion.
I'll second. Any discussion? I gotta say, it really looks nice. Maria's did a really nice job with that. That gray looks really good. What an improvement to downtown. We got them first and second. Any other discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard. Aye. Teeman. Aye. Payton. Aye. Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Aye. Osadnik.
Aye.
Koshis. Aye. Moreno.
Aye. Motion carried. I need a motion to hire a selected candidate for evidence custodian civilian position within the police department.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard. Aye. Teeman. Aye. Payton. Aye. Edgecombe. Aye. Sapienza. Aye. Osadnik.
Aye.
Koshis. Aye. Moreno.
Aye.
Motion carried. I need a motion to hire a select candidate for journeyman maintenance operator within the electric department.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard. Aye. Teeman. Aye. Payton. Aye. Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Aye. Osadnik.
Aye.
Koshis. Aye. Moreno.
Aye.
Motion carried. I need a motion to hire a select candidate for maintenance operator within the electric department.
I'll make that motion.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard. Aye. Teeman. Aye. Payton. Aye. Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Aye. Osadnik.
Aye.
Koshis. Aye. Moreno.
Aye.
Motion carried. I need a motion to seek applicants for a staff accountant position.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second.
Did we skip one?
Did I?
We skipped the apprentice lineman.
Well, we got these down.
Good catch.
Let's keep them in order.
All right, we'll back up then. Motion to see applicants for apprentice lineman with the electric department.
Second.
Any discussion?
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard.
Aye.
Teeman. Aye. Payton.
Aye.
Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Ossadnik.
Aye.
Prokocius.
Aye.
Moreno.
Motion carried. Now I need a motion for applicants for a staff accountant position.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard.
Aye.
Teeman. Aye. Payton.
Aye.
Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Ossadnik.
Aye.
Prokocius.
Aye.
Moreno.
Aye. Motion carried. I need a motion to reinstate the credit card processing fees of 3% or 1.25 minimum effective November 7th, 2023.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard.
Aye.
Teeman.
Aye.
Payton.
Aye.
Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Ossadnik.
Aye.
Prokocius.
Aye.
Moreno.
Aye. Motion carried. Anything on the unfinished business? Anybody else? We can move on to new business. Scott.
Yes, Your Honor, I have discussed and recommend motion to authorize the mayor to execute a letter of commitment for the North Central Illinois Council of Governments US EPA Brownfields Coalition Assessment Grant application. What this is, I've been talking with Kevin Lindman at NCICG, and we've been looking at several areas of the city, including along the waterfront and the location of the burnt out portion of West Blocks. There's a grant available. We'd be participating with 4 community partners, those partners being Marcel's, Mendota, Streeter, and ourselves. Our share of the application fee with NCICG would be $1,625. It would be to seek up to $1.5 million to help identify and assess brownfields like those former industrial sites, to really understand and assess those properties, if there's any contamination or what impediments we face with potential redevelopment in the future. So I think it's money very well spent.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Any other discussion or questions on this? Seems like a reasonable investment.
It is. Anytime that we can get someone else to look at our properties and go in and have it grant opportunities, we should take advantage of that. So I'm all for this.
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Ballard.
Aye.
Teeman.
Aye.
Payton.
Aye.
Edgecombe.
Aye.
Sapienza. Ossadnik.
Aye.
Prokocius.
Aye.
Moreno.
Aye. Motion carried. Any other new businesses?
Your Honor, I had some new business out here before. A couple weeks ago, I attended some FEMA training, on disasters and getting your city ready for disasters and different, a lot of different topics. One of the topics is making sure that everybody, especially in our management group, understands NIMS and has been through the training. I think some of you will have to get some through it. But the second fold of this is this winter, after January, I want to do a full tabletop drill with everybody in the city. I'll develop the tabletop. Sarah will probably help me with it. And this is going to be, for example, I believe I'm going to do a tornado because we've had several in there missing. And this will get us all together to discuss in one room how we handle an emergency that happens in the city. I know we can't have everybody in the same room at the same time. I'll probably take a couple. They can play the roles that we'll do because we'll be doing a lot of role playing with this. But all the department heads for sure, finance, everybody will play a role in this tabletop. But my goal to start with first is making sure I get everybody through NIMS so you understand exactly what your roles are in the case of an emergency. So you'll be seeing I'll be emailing each of you that don't currently have it. I know some of you probably do still have it, that went through it originally. But I'll review my notes on that because I have everybody's sign-offs that did go through it. But that will be coming. Hopefully everybody can support this because I think it'll help us in case we do have anything that happens with the city. How to staff our EOC, understand the roles of everybody that's in the EOC, which is everybody in this room, and basically what happens when something like this goes through. So it's better to prepare ourselves than anything, and maybe learn something from it, and see what our weaknesses are. a lot of times communications is the first one that's always the problem, so we'll see how it plays, but you'll be seeing some stuff coming out from me on that, so I just want everybody to know.
Jeff, tell them about like the FEMA request, when you make a phone call, and how you can get chippers up here, electricity, all that stuff. That's fascinating to me.
Yeah, we went to it was the Implement Conference is what we went to, and basically that's, if you're familiar with Mavis, and on the fire side, how Mavis is set up is any mutual aid, it's a mutual aid network where, for example, if everybody remembers the West Cox fire, I had over 200 firefighters and 36 companies here on that fire. That was all done through Mavis. I made one phone call to Red Center. They asked me when I needed any strike teams, whatever we needed. They got that for me and got it here. They formed the same kind of resource through Public Works. So for example, if we had a tornado come through here and I needed 17 chippers, I can call the Zippo man, because we're members of it, and I could request any 17 chippers, 15 dump trucks, roll bins, and all these different things that we could get through the public services side and get it coming to the city to help us in any incident that we have. So it was a very, very good seminar. It got me really thinking on how we're probably behind a little bit on it, and we need to probably just understand what we need, what our roles are, basically, is understand in an emergency what our roles are.
On a lighter note, tell them about the water main dog sniffing dog, the chlorine sniffing dog.
Yeah, they actually have a dog now that can go through, if you can't find a water main leak, for example, and you search it all, and you can hire these companies to come in and do a water test and see where everything is, but now they have a dog that can sniff chlorine. So you can run them over the area you think this leak might be, and the dog will just sit right where the leak's at. It's really it was neat to see, actually, but I was kind of shocked on how it worked. But, we're a long ways from that.
Yeah, I already said no, and Chris, no. Anything else on new business tonight? Petitions and communications.
Yes, Your Honor, we have one communication from the city of Peru for annexation and zoning of territory located north of Shooting Park Road and west of the city cemetery.
Yes, all those, any discussion, all those signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll make the motion that we refer this to planning and zoning. I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, motion carried. Anything else in petitions and communications?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Public comment, in-house, anyone? Public comment online?
Just had one frequent council meeting viewer, Claudia McKiska, asked, she was having some transmission issues with the audio not being constant. I know at a meeting a couple of weeks ago, we had a similar issue, so we'll see if Stephen can do a little testing. Claudia picks her agendas up on meeting days here at the drive-through at the clerk's office, so she can follow along online. So there she is, and we had as many as 30 viewers. We're down to 23 right now for tonight.
Okay, any, no reason for a closed session, I need a motion for adjournment. Meeting adjourned.
What do you think? Is this the assignment?
How do you zoom out?
Kevin, you want to get together in the morning?
Maybe this is it.
Well, you got to tell me if you got something
No,
going.
because it zooms out more.
It's always good for me.
Come on. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're stuck with it.
Okay, you just zoomed it in more.
Did I?
Oh my god. Huh?
Do you want to go get a shot of the freezer?
Yeah.
You want to look there?
But where?
Did you want
what?
Put some roses. Did you want to go get a shot of other things? See all the council members. And that is, that's our police chief.
I got social anxiety.
You want me to do this? Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
No, I'm not going anywhere without you. This person said I missed my seat. How do you take a picture?
Oh, I'm gonna picture this picture. So we have, let me do it then. Okay, can I show you? Okay. You're fine. Except for using my voice. We'll go to those ones first if you want. You want to? We got one.
Yeah, he's good, he's at least that now.
No, I did. Joe says, no, we got it covered. And I said, okay. And then about 2 hours later, he's like, I misunderstood, we don't have it covered.
Oh, Maya? Is that her name? Can I get that? Good, how are you? I did have a comment for you, but I decided I'd wait and bring it to you directly at the PD instead of calling you out here.
Okay. Coming in, or are you gonna call me?
Well, our last call didn't go too well.
The what?
Our last call didn't go that well. That's why I decided to wait. But I will come in with my form and expecting a meeting.
Good.
All right. You want to do it?
Now we should
Okay.
film around this crazy area.
You can run to the house real quick.
Run through the house.
Does that sound
Okay,
good?
no. Which way?
You don't want to do that because it shakes your video all around.
Oh, wait. Wait. You said we're filming the holes.
I know, I used to do that.
You said we're filming the holes.
What?
You said we're filming the holes.
This is the halls. This is all that's open. You want to go look more? Okay.
Is there a TV?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
Who's that?
I think I forget which one. I met her at a different meeting. She was nice. See right there, that's the chief just called. And then there's a bunch of the aldermen that were there. Yeah, and they had those boxes. I was expecting somebody there. You want to hit my camera? And then just wait. That's what I would. No, can't see it.
Can't see what?
Is there another fire extinguisher?
What's that?
Yeah, it's not. You can't see the dates.
For like when they expire?
I wonder if this is
The elevator?
I don't know. I pressed the button. Oh, it
Okay.
did work.
Do we go down? I think we're gonna get stuck.
We should go down there, because there's storage rooms and stuff, and there's.
Well, it's open to the public, but I was actually inspecting your elevator
Oh, okay.
certification date.
We talked the other day, you and I, about
Are
the,
you Dave?
yeah, about the power stuff,
Can I tell you something?
yeah?
Your elevator's expired.
Oh, yeah, that's, We may have
I
it.
think
or-
last time they did have one when it was slightly extended.
Yeah,
But
I'll
that was
double
last
check.
year.
So we don't put it in until the guy comes, we don't put it in ourselves when the guy comes to do his
Uh-huh.
inspections, he puts it in, and they're usually kind of behind all the time.
Can I ask you if I were to come down here exploring on my own, I'm not going to be able to access any storage or something that's wide open that you guys don't want me to.
Oh, I mean, our secure file room, is secure all the time. Yeah, that's where our server is for the building. That's there. But there's a BB gun club down there and storage. It's just like, there's a big room down there that's kind of like a mess.
Oh, okay.
So
So
I
I
would-
can go down there.
Yeah, I would go down there with you. We could turn on, you can look all around if you want to. It's just not that impressive. You want to go down there?
I mean, we could try and like get the
I'm not
live
hiding
stream
anything.
off, but she might enjoy it. She's never been to something with me.
Well,
like
I'll
this.
show you some stuff that's down here.
And if it kicks us off, it kicks us off.
I'm staying down. I'm staying
Yeah, the
over
service is bad when you get down.
You should see when I try to film live at a jail.